Hello everyone, this is today's ESOL lesson. It's the ESOL lesson for asylum seekers. And I'm Judy and I teach ESOL at the Refugee and Migrant Centre in Wolverhampton. And today's subject is going to be hair, H-A-I-R, and we're concentrating on the vocabulary, the words to do with hair. Those of you who watch regularly will notice that my hair has changed, and that's why I'm doing the topic of hair today, because since I last recorded a video, my hairstyle has changed. So, hairstyle. It's the way I have my hair. So now my hair is now curly. It's curly. Okay, and I'm going to show you a picture. Not a very good one. Here we are. Let's bring this forward a little bit. Got a picture here of someone like me with curly hair. Curly hair. So that hair is curly. Closer so you can see it. Curly hair. And my hair used to be, last time, I used to have my hair wavy or straight. This is wavy hair, and it's a little bit of curl, but not a lot like this. Or my hair was sometimes straight, and here is straight hair. It's straight. No curls, no waves, but straight. So we can have curly hair, we can have wavy hair, or we can have straight hair. And mine is now curly. This is what it's like. When I was little, it was like this, and if I don't do anything to it, this is what happens. Now, we can have different lengths of hair. My hair is quite a little bit short, so it's short, okay? And hair can be short. Here's somebody with very short hair. Mine's quite short, that's very short. Or it can be long, and that's long hair. It comes down here. So hair can be short or long. And now, got to put this in. Many men lose their hair as they get older. And when that happens, we say that they are bald. Bald. B-A-L-D. So, there's bald. Somebody hasn't got any hair. And look, he's looking miserable because he hasn't got any hair. So he's bald. But sometimes people shave off all their hair to look bald. So all the different styles we can have. We can have curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair, short hair, long hair, or bald, no hair. Women and girls and children often go to a hairdresser's to get a haircut. A haircut is when it's like this, and other things as well. But women go to a hairdresser's. The person who cuts their hair is called a hairdresser, no S. But the place, the shop, is called a hairdresser's. Men go to a barber's to get a haircut. Barbers. That's the shop. The person who cuts the hair or shaves the hair is called a barber. So that's the shop and that's the person. Okay? No S if you're a barber, but if you go to a barber's, it means you're going to the shop where there is a barber. And just to be confusing, both men and women can go to something called a unisex hairdresser's to get a haircut. And that's a shop where both men and women can go. It's called a unisex hairdresser's. And even more confusing, another word for a hairdresser's is a hair salon. Salon is actually a French word, but we say another word for a hairdresser's is a hair salon. We would not call a barber's a hair salon, but a hairdresser's can be called a hair salon. You might see that written up above a shop. So those are all some of the words to do with styles of hair and where you would go to get a haircut. What I'm going to show you and talk about now are some of the things that might be used at a hairdresser's or a barber's or a unisex hairdresser's. The first thing I'm going to show you is this. We are that and that. Show you a bit closer there. That and that. Those are all combs. This is how you spell it. C-O-M-B. That's one. If there's more than one, we put an S on the end. So that's one comb. And those are all combs. There are 3 combs. They look different. Some have got a handle, some don't, and some have got a big space between these teeth. Call those teeth. The teeth of a comb, like those, teeth and teeth. So comb. Something else we can use on our hair to make it look smart, if it's straight or wavy, is one of these. This is a brush. Brush. B-R-U-S-H. S-H makes a sh sound, so it's brush. That's one sort of brush. There's another sort of brush. And if we have more than one, we actually write it like this. B-R-U-S-H-E-S. Brushes. We add an E-S to make it plural. So here we have 2 brushes. And then pen nearly went on the floor. Here we've got this. You'll find these in the barbers or in the hairdressers or in the hair salon. They always have one of these at the end to put the finger on, and it's to cut the hair. And these are called scissors. Clip, 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 clip. Scissors. And it's a word that's spelt in a funny way. S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S. Scissors. And scissors are always plural. Even when there's just one, we call them scissors. A pair of scissors, actually, but scissors. I think it's because there are 2 separate blades to cut, so they are scissors. And then something else, which they don't always look like this, but this, very, very, very sharp, don't cut yourself, is, if you can see it, I'll hold it against there, a razor. A razor. Now this is a special razor for hairdressing. So you thin it with this. It's a special razor. It has a very sharp blade in it. It's a razor. If you're a man, you might also have a razor to have a shave, but it wouldn't look like that. So this is a razor. R-A-Z. We don't use that much in English. R-A-Z-O-R. Razor. There's a saying, as sharp as a razor. It means you might cut yourself. And then this is quite a small one, but this here is a hairdryer. So when your hair is wet at the hairdressers or at the barbers, they might dry it with a hairdryer. It blows hot air out of here. This is a hair dryer. There it is, hair dryer. Now, something else that you might find are these. Now, if I wanted to make my hair straight, my curly hair straight, I would use these. I would heat them up and then do that. These are straighteners because these make curly or wavy hair straight. They are straighteners. And lost my piece of paper. Here it is. Straighteners. Now that's a long word. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. So that says straight, like straight hair. And then E-N-E-R-S. Straighteners. And again, like scissors, they always have an S. They're always plural. Straighteners. And you'll all know what this is, I think. And it says it, oh, if I show you very close there. This is shampoo. And when we wash our hair, we make it wet with water and then put the shampoo on and rub it to make it clean. This is shampoo. Shampoo. And here it is spelt S-H. That's that S-H together that makes a sh sound. Sh. A-M-P-O-O. Shampoo. The other thing that we might put on our hair is this. Again, I'll hold it close. And this is conditioner. When you've had your hair washed and it's still wet, you might put this on your hair to make it shiny and to make it soft. So this is conditioner. C-O-N-D-I-T-I-O-N-E-R. Conditioner. And last of all, you may have something like this to put on your hair. And you would hold it like this and spray it. And this is hairspray to keep your hair in place. Hairspray. A little bit sticky sometimes, I don't like it. Or, like me, this is a different sort. This is a styling spray. It's a hairspray, and I use it for my curly hair, but it looks a bit different from that. Okay, so hairspray. Hairspray, because we spray it on our hair. And that's all I'm going to show you today. But now I'm going to ask you some questions. So if you haven't already got a piece of paper and a pen, press the pause button and go and get one. And then when you come back with your piece of paper and a pen, start the video again so that you can answer these questions. And you write the number of the question and then the answer. And I'll go over the answers at the end. I'll rub this off so you... And when I've asked the questions, you can press the pause button again while you write your answer down. So question number 1. Hair can be Now you've got to choose one of these words. Hair can be corny, corly, carly, or curly. Which one is the right way of spelling it? Hair can be corny, corly, carly, or curly. Write down the correct word. Write down number 2 now, because this is question number 2. It's the same sort of thing. Hair can be, now, all different ways of spelling the same word. Straight, 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 or straight. Now, all those words say straight, but only one is spelt correctly. Which one is it? Hair can be straight. Straight, like that. Write it down by number 2 on your answer sheet. And then the last one of these, it's the same thing. Hair can be, got to find out the right way to spell it. Wavy, 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 or wavy. Which one is it? Which is the right way of spelling wavy? Hair can be wavy. Write down the correct way of spelling wavy. Number 4. You've got to remember this one. I'm not giving you any clues. What do we call a man who has lost his hair? There's a special word. I'll give you a clue. It begins with B. B. So write down the answer by number 4. Just got to look at the answer for something to see if I've done it correctly here. Oh, yes. What 2 words describe hair like this? So what 2 words describe hair like this? And I'm going to show you on here. Face. Okay, and here's the hair. Okay, so there are 2 words that describe that sort of hair. What are they? Write the 2 words down by number 5. Now this you've got to think quite hard about. You've got to fill in the missing words. Number 6. Now write down the whole sentence, capital letters, full stops, and fill in the missing words where there's a line. A man can get a at a or at a Now that's hard. A man can get a at a or at a And then the other thing that you've got to do is another word for a hairdresser is a Now, these are all the words that you can use. So you choose the right word from here to put where there are lines that I've described as Okay? These are the words. Hair salon, 2 words. Barbers, haircut, unisex hairdressers. So you put the right words from here to make up those sentences for number 6. I think that's the hardest question I've done. Now number 7, write down by number 7. Someone who cuts only men's hair is called a Berber, barber, berber, or barber. Which one of those cuts only men's hair? Now, last of all, this is a little bit easy for you to finish up with. Number 8 has got 3 things, 3 words you're going to have to write down. 8A, 8B and 8C. And I want you to write down the name for these items. So A, can you write down the name for those, please? What are those called? And B, what is that called? What is that called? And 8C, what is that called? Try and get your spelling correct. There we are, that's the last question. I hope you've done them all. If you haven't, pause and go back and do it again. Now, here are your answers. Make certain you've done all your questions and all the answers before listening to the answers. The answer to number 1, curly. 2, straight. 3, wavy. 4, bald. 5, long and straight. 2 words. Number 6. This is where you had to fill in the missing words. A man can get a haircut. That was the first missing word. At a barber's, or at a, that was a missing word, or at a unisex hairdresser's. Another word for a hairdresser's is a unisex salon, or if you want to write, just a salon. Number 7. Someone who cuts only men's hair is called a barber. Not a barber's, but a barber. That's the person who does the cutting. And the answer to 8A, 8B and 8C, 8A, scissors, 8B, brush, 8C, comb. Okay, that's everything now. And I've done that lesson because I think you would notice that I look different. I've done this because after this long period where everything has been closed, I have not been able to go to the hairdressers, so I haven't been able to have it styled, and it was looking horrid. So I let it go curly, which is what it wanted to do. So there we are, we finished. And there is this email address on the RMC website, but remember, if you want to contact me, you need to send me an email to asylumesol@rmcentre.org.uk, and I'll get back to you with your query or whatever, or one of my colleagues will. And as ever, I say that's all for now. Bye.